Hi Capricorn, welcome back to my channel. Tis I, the one and only Archer with ArcherAstrology. Cappy darling, tis time to do your November 2022 love energy check. Nice way to start. Love energy check-in. We are going to take a look at the one on Capricorn's mind when they clicked on this reading to come and hang out with yours truly. And we will look at the energies affecting you. Wow, it's staying there too. It's like this is where we start for Capricorn Archer. Okay. Yeah, Chariot. Speaking of, fellow Cancer, oh, you're not Cancer, you're Capricorn. You're our opposing sign. I get confused because my sister's a Capricorn. Anyways, yeah, Chariot. Meanwhile, let's just shut up. We don't need to talk about Cancer right now. This is Capricorn's turn to shine. Okay. Shh. So we'll take a look at the energies. We're going to do a good old-fashioned 10-card spread as we come out of Scorpio season and hand the sun over to Sagittarius. We get out of the internalizing and compartmentalizing of Scorpio and go into a more extroverted, positive, happy, mutable energy. We're back to some mutable energy, mutable Sagittarius, where poor Sag, even if they're not getting their way, Capricorn, and maybe you're a Saggicorn, or if we're in Capricorn, we'll call you a Capitarius. Yeah, Capitarius, where you're a cusper, December baby. If you subscribe to Christianity, Jesus was a Capricorn, yeah, and yet we give Capricorn the devil card. Yeah, I'll get back to that's a whole new rabbit hole that yours truly needs to dive down. We'll work on that later. Meanwhile, we're going to do a 10-card spread. Grab the astrological influence as the Sagittarius sun takes over. Then we have a new moon on Wednesday, and it's also in Sagittarius. So, Archangel Michael it's Cupid on crack, firing off an ace of swords out of his bow. So hang tight, because this year Sagittarius is not going Two of Pentacles wishy-washy. What do I want to do? This is freaking I know what I want to do, and going for it. And then the weekend will be bomb.com, because the moon, the biggest, closest rock to us that has the most influence on us, is going into your sign, Capricorn. The moon in Capricorn is yin and yang. Both sides come together. You have your opposition. Your yang is Cancer, because your yin is you, Capricorn. So you understand that as that rock comes closer and affects the energies here, we balance out, we stabilize, and you actually have a very grounded and stable weekend. It's actually very stable and grounded, getting things done, your motivation. Capricorn has the ability to hold down their own job, take care of their significant other's job. That's 2 jobs. Then raise and take care of a family. That's 3 jobs. And then in their spare time, they grab a P-Touch labeler and they organize the pantry. It's that type of energy. I know readers always decide to go with the mainstream image because we all love getting brainwashed by shit and saying, oh, Lord, the devil card, Capricorn, it's addiction, it's obsession, you must be a drug addict. No, you could also be a very balanced and healing Capritarius that frickin' just wants to motivate people and get the job done. That type of a thing, right? So, all right, Cappy, let's focus on that, because I have a lot of Capricorn friends in my life, and like I said, my sister's a Capricorn. My parents were very. Ask Mama T. She was tuned into this stuff too, to make sure that she gave birth to 2 cardinal signs, the Cancer and the Capricorn, opposition children. It was kind of a train wreck of a childhood. But yeah, talk about 2 little siblings bumping heads. You put 2 cardinal energies in the same house. It's been said that when my moon energy. It's been said that when my parents brought my baby sister home, that little 5-year-old Archer looked at her, and all I said was, "Not you again." I was a completely effed up little kid, right? All right, Cappy. We're gonna use the Saggy influenced, tried, trusted, and true top deck from yours truly, Saggy. And then for your base cards, I guess I should have told you why I was talking about the deck, right? That's the base cards for the 10-card spread. And then this here is going to be your clarifiers. We will be using the Diviant Moon Tarot. And as a Cancerian who is the moon's bitch, I love this. This is like shiny things for a baby right here. You give a Cancer a deck full of moon-headed people that looks like that 80s McDonald's moon guy playing the piano, and yeah, we will be just fine for the day. We will go off into our little corner and be happy. So we'll use this for some clarifiers for you. I love the artwork, and I love the way the deck feels as I shuffle it. The size of the cards is like just freaking perfect for my hands. It's so wild. They fit my crab claws quite nicely. All right, so we got a ton of Sag energy going on. So let's fire off a couple arrows, Emperor style. Yeah, Emperor Aries, and let's see what we have. All right, clarifiers are ready when we get to the clarifier stage. There we go. That'll work. Let's go for Capricorn for November 2022. The one on Capricorn's mind when they clicked on this reading. The energy at the bottom of the deck for your 10-card spread, we have the 9 of Swords. You guys are way up in your feels right now. But the reason I love our Sagittarius influenced Thoth deck, say that one 3 times fast, is because these 9 swords have already been pulled out and they're dripping blood. So it's a fresh wound that it's time to start healing. And once you heal, it gets you to the 10 of Swords, that completion. But you are still very much up in your head, and so is your person. Your present energy on this 10-card spread, we have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius showing up with the Prince of Swords. And he's approaching on his chariot. He's approaching on the Batmobile with all those little air energies there, little Top Gun Mavericks at the bottom. So this, and look what he's bringing. He's bringing that one last sword so we can get to a sense of completion. You're at a very stuck stage, Capricorn, where you don't know what's going on. And you're up at 2 a.m. pacing the room, staring at the ceiling, lost inside a feeling, just trying to figure out like what the fudge is going on. You need that last sword that the Prince of Swords brings. The immediate influence on this energy for you is the Prince of Wands, Leo, Aries, and good old Sagittarius. Right where there, Archangel Michael shows up. And look, this Prince of Wands card in this one's just about as wild as a half horse, half man, a centaur. Look at that. It's like a tiger giving birth to some kind of weird human baby with big old Capricorn-like horns coming out of it there. So this is giving birth to the Princess of Wands shows up with a unique idea. Think Sagittarius. They're so artistic, so creative. Sagittarius gets very deep and can dream up stuff like this. Maybe you're having dreams about you and your person. If not, your person's having dreams about you, and they're passionate dreams where some weird things happen. But to a Sagittarius, those weird things make total sense. Your goal in destiny is the 7 of Swords. Feeling like it's the wreck of the Titan. There's just futility, feeling you can't get anywhere, totally up inside your heads. Now you're staying up at night. Your person's sleep patterns are being affected. Your goal in destiny is to be able to use your words wisely. To understand that, yep, the sword, we have swords penetrating our defenses 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can be inside at a McDonald's just waiting to order your food, even though back in my day, we had human beings that took your order to McDonald's. You didn't have to just walk up and touch. McDonald's, y'all want $15 an hour and you're making us tap the screen? I told you all, McDonald's corporate knew what was coming. They're like, oh, y'all want $15 an hour? No problem. We get an iPad to do your job for free. And look what happened, y'all. Look what happened when they got greedy. Y'all go 7 of Swords. Capricorn wants to make this work. Your person wants to make it work. They're tired of feeling like it's a futile battle. And under this, look up at the top there, that new moon. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, underneath the Sagittarius new moon is where you start to understand how to use the knowledge. Sagittarius is the knowledge seeker. They get it. Sagittarius has a direct connection to the Akashic Records, Cappy. So you're trying to find the grounded stability. You and your person are both very much up in your head. But your goal in destiny is to start embracing that 7 of Swords style and understanding that these energies come in and the swords penetrate our head and our heart and our chakras all the frickin' time. You know, you hear things in line that set you off, things that trigger. That's where I was going with the McDonald's analogy. You hear them talking about the pay that they want, and then you start feeling that energy as you take it in, and then you start thinking you're not worth as much. This is your goal in destiny, almost like looking into your north node and your south node. The reason the reason you incarnated what you're on this earth to do in your lifetime is the 7 of Swords energy, and you want that. You want to find a balance with your person that you guys can learn how to use this instead of causing fights. You talk and you communicate better. You're still trying to get to your 10 of Swords so that you can get out of those feels, right? All right. So your goal in destiny, we already did that. Moving on. Your distant past, Capricorn. Your north and south node. When you went in front of Dr. Michael Newton's life review after you died in your last lifetime, your soul then headed into the review room, and you met the lady from Beetlejuice with that tangerine hole in her head, and you review your lives, and you look at all the soulmate connections that you interacted with, and who you met, and who you talked to in that lifetime, and then you get the review of what you're going to see in the next lifetime. Okay, so that way when you meet this person, you recognize their voice or their hands or their ears, something like that. That's like, I think I've known you before. Look Dr. Michael Newton up. It's a very interesting theory to subscribe to if you want to go into that multiverse. That as we incarnate into this life, where you click, okay, yep, I would like to be a Capricorn. This will work. Remember, you click accept. Whatever happens from there on, it's on you. It's like TikTok. And spirit don't sleep either. So your distant past, when you head it on in here, the sun, Leo energy, straight up comes out, the happiest card in the tarot deck. So in the distant past, you were happy. And your goal and destiny is to work through that one. It's almost like you and your person in the past lifetime, you were the happy one. And they were the one going through all the problems. Now, and then this time around, karmic cycles have to go the other way. So your distant past was positivity, and you almost want to get back to that, right? Because that's how it goes. You and your person, especially if it's a soulmate, deep soulmate, twin flame, that type of a thing, you guys rotate cycles, right? So in your past lifetime, your person, you were the aggressor. You were the one that was on your person, right? So then you were happy because you were the confident, cocky, divine masculine, head up your ass that just ego trip 24/7. And they were the ones down in the ground with 10 swords going through the back. So now this time around, roles are reversed, that type of a thing. So you're the one down while your person's the one on the ego trip. And you guys got to balance it out. Is it destined to happen in this time? We don't know. Is this time the one where it fails and you got to wait for the next lifetime to do it again? We don't know. Distant past, though, you were happy. Why aren't you happy now? As we get a little closer, let's go into 2022, maybe like from April. We'll go from April into now, Aries season, onward. Just run through the zodiac type thing like that. In your recent past, we have the Six of Swords. There's where it starts to get a little more into it and doing just like Archer said. Whereas you got more in your recent past, more fighting happened, more arguing with logic, that type of a thing. Even though it didn't make sense to them, you knew what you were going for. So but the swords are all pointing towards that crucifix. And pardon me, if you unsubscribe to the Catholicism religion, the Holy Trinity represented by the crucifix also represents the chakras. So you can apply it to whatever God you choose to believe to. Either way, all the swords point to it. So it's really focusing the energy into what you want to achieve. Because the happiness faded away somewhere between birth and 2022. And then you started using the swords to your advantage and going, hang on, there's more to this. A Capricorn will research the F out of something to make sure they know exactly what they're doing. That's the best part. The Capricorn's the only sign to read the instruction manual before trying to do something. Like, oh wow, they printed it, might as well read it. The 11 of us could pay attention to Capricorn a little bit. So your future influence is the Knight of Pentacles. All of this happiness that you had in your past lives and all the fighting and the work you're doing is, Venus is up top there with that toe tag too. So the Venus energy right now is very strong. Venus and Mars. A lot of Scorpio and a lot of Aries going down. But see, your future influence is slow moving energy, but tried, trusted, and true. Like in the Thoth deck, the horse has already gone gray. So it's a roughie. It's a rough one. But the Knight of Pentacles, even though it is the slowest moving energy in the deck, and it's almost like, look at the yellow in the back on the Thoth card, how he's like, it's the sun. There's your past happiness that you have walked away from in the past lifetime. And this time around, you're fighting it hardcore because you're on the other side of the record, that type of a thing. But remember, this is also Archer's U.S. Postal Service card. Because although it might be slow and it might take the post office 6 days nowadays to deliver a letter, it still arrives safely at its destination because neither rain nor sleet nor snow nor dead of night will stop the Knight of Pentacles from arriving at his destination and delivering the Ace of Pentacles safely and properly. So it's a slow moving energy to get back towards the sun, but I have a feeling it's going to work that way as we go this way because your boys' decks don't disappoint, man. They're not going to sit down and go, yeah, this is, you've been through a lot, but also now we're going to drive your ship into an iceberg and Chernobyl the fuck out of you. We don't do that stuff here. This tarot is a tool to help you find the speed bumps in life. Think of it like a freaking roadmap that has all the construction spots laid out in it. And while you're looking at the roadmap, you can go this direction. You can be like, screw you, Archer. I don't want 6 swords. I'd rather go another route. I'll just find another route on the map. So you tap into another multiverse. You hop timelines. You go through that one, and then you come back. And you're writing your own timeline as you go. This is not etched in stone stuff, right? It's not. And with all of the people that watch and listen to it and applying it to your own situation and your own timeline at the point that you're at, we think 77,000 thoughts a day, Capricorn. There's no way you can just feel like this is the only choice you got, All right, clarifier deck is ready. Let's go for this one here, because this is a lot of up in your feels. You and your person are both feeling this like big friggin' Iggy right now. Yeah. Five of Pentacles is the energy at the bottom of the deck. So that's saying that, yes, indeed, Archer is right. However, you and your person both know the key is right by the door, and you can safely come out. Because look at the eye inside there looking at the moon girl going past. They could just open the door and say hi, but it's like, oh no, I'd rather just sit there and spot. So you know that you can proceed forward. You can open the door anytime you want to, hangman style, right? All right, so clarifying the past, not the past, the present energy and the current immediate influence. More swords. We have the Page of Swords. They're spying. They're checking up on you. They're looking at your social media. They're checking out your Instagram. They're going back through their camera roll, looking at pictures, and just really wanting to reach out. The Page of Swords sometimes starts to type the text and then backs it out and deletes it and doesn't send it. But it's the total spying card, because they'll look through your photos on Instagram or start looking at your TikToks. They'll go into the message screen where if you were in there at the right time, you'd see dots on the screen, and something stops them. So they're stalking. This is the Lurky Louie card, Lucy card, Lou and Lucy. Yeah, Lou and Lucy. Yeah, this is that kind of card. Scoping it out, and they're sizing you up, so to speak, sizing you up. And King of Wands right there, dude. Look, the wand's freaking lit. The King of Wands has the real wand, and underneath this new Sagittarius moon, by the way, here's some Sagittarius right here with the King of Wands, showing that he's coming for you and he wants you. You know, this is Pitbull, dale. This is, I know you want me. That type of a thing coming forward. The King of Wands comes correct with some passion, which is exactly the energy right the frick now. And this is clarifying immediate influence. The sun's going into Sagittarius and the moon is going into Sagittarius. So Archangel Michael is like Cupid on crack, firing arrows off. Everybody gets a love reading, right? Clarifying your goal in destiny, we have the Ace of Cups. Oh, two aces. No, not yet. No, there's an Ace of Swords floating around. I don't care. Meanwhile, Ace of Cups. You're up in your feels about that love. You don't know why it hasn't happened yet. Your person is up in their feels trying to figure out how to come frickin' correct underneath that full moon energy that we went through with the lunar eclipse and the 11/11 energies and all that BS, as we had all that Scorpio Taurus influence. And look, she wants that cup full. Look at how much she's dwelling on that. She is dwelling on that ace, that cup, ready to fill it. That is totally, your person is trying to figure out how to come forward. When you couple up with Page of Swords, King of Wands, they're trying to figure out how to come forward and make that offer. Distant past clarifiers on that sun. Back when we was fab, back when you was happy, that's when you guys were divine royalty, because the clarifier is the Queen of Wands. And she's ready to go forward too. She's got the other frickin' wand. But look, her wand's not lit up yet. His wand's lit up. This is when you guys were meant or supposed to come together. So you guys have done this before. You and your person have a deep soul connection, because back in the day, you guys were happy. Influences, there's you, there's your person back when you guys were happy, and then coming forward to work on it. So we do have Wayne and Garth, we're not worthy, divine couple coming through, clarifying that no shit, Sherlock, look at that. There's your full moon, there's your new moon, boom, boom, right there. So yeah, in your past, during the full moon, you were happy. Right now, this new moon, you're manifesting even as the king to bring the other person back around. And that's giving them the Seven Swords, Ace of Cups feely wheelie. Because you guys are mirroring. It's a deep connection. It's going back into the past Akashic records. You're going way back there. Clarifying the recent past, these Six of Swords, we have strength. Leo energy underneath the new moon. Dude, tell me that's not the frickin', look at that. Dude, in the Rider-Waite, she's just holding the mouth open, trying to get the dog, the lion, to spit the pill out and spit the cheese out and everything. In this strength card, he's looking frickin', it's Steve Irwin. He's looking down a crocodile's frickin' mouth. Oi, crikey. Right now, I'm seeing a Six of Swords crocodile, yeah? I'm going to walk up and rip its mouth open. Let's see what happens. You know, that type of a thing. You're using the strength to use the energies and the pain and the hurt and all that deep internalizing pain that we all experience during Scorpio season, because that's how Scorpios think. And you're starting to push it forward, Sagittarius style, Archer style, hopping on your centaur with your bow and arrow, grabbing your Leo energy and ripping the crocodile's mouth open. Just being like, F you, man. So, dude, that is some strong strength to proceed forward. And you're doing it safely and cautiously, Knight of Pentacles style. You got a lot of swords. You got a lot of swords going on here. See, and we're clarifying that. Whoa. Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady, wins the race to a Two of Cups energy, minor arcana Gemini. you guys are both going to walk forward with your Ace of Cups and present it. And look, even in this one, they do that drinky thing like you do at weddings where you cross your arms while you're cheers. Dude, I'm so going to do that someday with my special person. We are going to like champagne on like a blanket in a park, and you wrap the arms around and you drink some of the champagne, and then you give each other a kiss, and that. So going to happen. And that's what's going to happen to you. And it's slow moving to get there. It's showing it's safe to proceed, but slow and steady wins the race. Remember the tortoise and the hare. The rabbit lost. The turtle won. There's a spoiler alert for y'all if you don't remember your children's books. Either way, you guys still going to get some rabbit on with the cups right there. Dude, there's carrots on Amazon. Go shopping. And I ain't none of my business, y'all. All right, let's take all this stuff and wrap it up in a pretty little bow package with a bow, either way. And we'll zip file it, email it off to Spirit, and let's see what we get back as a reply. Take a look at the current energy, the astrological influence, your inner emotions, what the rocks up there are doing to y'all, and get us a final outcome out of it. I do totally appreciate y'all for being here. Very much so. Yeah, cheer. There's the major arcana Gemini right there. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and set the bell to all notifications so you will be notified when yours truly has a mental spasm and decides to do some readings like that. And if you would like a personal reading, you can email me at ArcherAstrology@gmail.com, and we'll connect, we'll hook up, we'll toss some tea. The Fool, take a leap of faith. Email me today. Call 1-900-CRAB SHELL. 1-900, you got crabs. Right there. Operators are standing by. Hang out with me every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. We do a live all signs, check in on what's going on for the week ahead for the one on your mind. And we do it a little differently. Come tarot and chill in your fellow Krabby Patty shell. Because, the Hotel California was written about a Cancer shell. There's mirrors on the ceiling to stare at. And there's pink champagne on ice, some strawberry wine. We have Ferris Bueller valet style. There is an omelet bar. Leave a review on Yelp for us. Yeah. Anyways. Wheel of Fortune. Let's go. Time to go for Cappy. Here we go. We'll shuffle up the clarifiers later. Just hang out, watch my community posts, because every now and then I put stuff there too. All right. Justice, Judgment, Libra energy. Boom. Right there. Told you. They're starting to look at you in a whole different way. Somebody's going back through there. When their Page of Swords in, they're finding pictures that make them feel kind of, little right there. Somebody's already looked up carrots on Amazon. That's freaky, right? But you do look good. Whatever they got on you, you knew what you were doing, Capricorn. All right, all this shit wrapped up in a package and zip filed out to the universe. Leo style, Prince of Wands, showing up on the fiery chariot. I told you Archangel Michael, old Sag, does indeed have the second set of keys to the chariot. They can use it anytime they want. Henry Ford knew. Yours truly has a little ancestral, if that's the right word, tie to Henry Ford. So he also knows that everybody needs a chariot, just like Henry Ford knew that everybody needed an automobile. And the Prince of Wands approaches on the fire sign's frickin' chariot. It's one of those cars that's a top fuel dragster, right? And that's how it's approaching. So the current energy is like, yes, it is safe to proceed cautiously ahead. Okay, foot on the gas. We know we're going to crash. Always on the go. Can't say no. Let's do it. 5D passion to drive forward. You are going to start feeling good, Capricorn, after we get to the full moon in Sagittarius on Wednesday. This weekend, because after that, the moon goes into your sign. It goes into Capricorn for the weekend. You own the freaking weekend, y'all. The moon has its direct influence on the planet. And your current energy is that, yeah, it's my time to shine. By this weekend, it's that point where you want to start signing documents and telling your person what's up. Like by the weekend, even if it's an accident, which those are the best ones that I just laugh my ass off at, Capricorn. If it's one of those ones where they type in the message, right? I miss you, or I'm thinking of you, or hey, whatever. And they go to delete it. And for some reason, Spirit intervenes. Because Spirit, we have free will, right? The universe lets us do what we want, right? You really think that's really how it works? We have free will. Until you ever had that moment where you type a text message and then your free will tells you to delete it. But for some reason, your thumb does like a muscle spasm and it taps the send button and you're like, oh shit. That's what's going on. That's free will right there. Oh, I free will choose to delete this. And Spirit's like, okay, send. There's how free will works. Spirit is like Willy Wonka. No, stop, wait, come back. Go ahead. Muscle spasm. Delilah leg cramp going on. Right. Okay, the astrological influence off of this current energy. What the planets are doing up there right now. This is the Venus, the Jupiter, the Uranus influence is coming up on the weekend too. That's you, right? Uranus is indeed. Let everybody else call it Uranus, which still just sounds like you're peeing to me. There's no way to get Uranus away from that realm area of the body. It's either Uranus, which just sounds like urine, right? That's not much better. Then I would prefer Uranus, the butt of all jokes. Be like, yeah, Capricorn's milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. I'd rather stick with Uranus. Okay, we got to stop. Let's focus on the moon. Okay. Meanwhile, back to reading Capricorn. The astrological influence is the dawning of the age of Capricorn. A new beginning to go forward in an energy you're not used to. Y'all getting love, man. You all get love. Look how beautiful that card is. And that's the energy that you're going to be feeling. Sorry, flat earthers. The earth is indeed a sphere. It is indeed round. And the moon, that big ass rock right next door to it, causes it to expand and contract as it does stuff. That's why the tides change. The tides don't get more and less. The bowl, the earth, is like clay. Think of doing a clay bowl and it starts this way and it changes this way. It changes the way the water's dispersed. It changes the displacement. And then us as humans are 70% water. What do you think it does to us? Exactly. It changes our displacement. You feeling bloated, Capricorn? Yeah, moon. Right there. There's a reason Cancer gave Pisces a frickin' moon card, because we knew what it was all about, right? So it's a whole new era that you feel different in. The astrological influence is feeling different. Feeling kind of like that, like warm and chillies all over, that type of a thing. You're making you feel in your emotions through Two of Cups. Look what comes back, the clarifier on the future influence. This is saying Archer did not stutter. When Archer channels, we don't stutter. We go freaking right on. Motor City, Detroit. I'm still a scruff of Detroit, y'all. Right there. Dude, Fago, freaking Newport 100 bucks. Dude, quitting smoking is a lot of work, but worth it. Anyways, it's Detroit, man. I'm still scruff from there, but you get another Two of Cups. You guys start to come together. You are mirroring. You're both feeling Two of Cups. And this here is the clarifier on the future influence. Here's the future influence. Holy shit, talk about on point, right, Cappy? So that love that you're manifesting right now, you're already feeling it. This here is the Sagittarius energy. Drawing the bow with the 2 cups with that arrow in it, and it's right over here too on your person. And firing both arrows off. You guys are mirroring and syncing up, and you're both feeling the exact same way. Are you Page of Swordsing their stuff too? Capricorn. You're you're snooping. Well, you're at a tarot reading, of course you're snooping. Dude, be careful. Do not tap on the like. Do not tap on the little hearts. Be careful what you do when you're hanging out in Facebook. All right, Cap, you want to go snoop? Dude, I'm the king of snooping right here. We always get extra nosy. So you do you, bro. Do you. Just do it carefully, right? Your future outcome is the 7 of Pentacles. Taking that time to grow a money tree. Look, like in the Rider-Waite deck, the guy's overgroomed the pentacle bush so much that he's chopped one off, and it makes you feel that sense of failure. You're going to feel like you're taking too long. You're taking too long. This is the you're taking too long, but you do understand that you have the Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady, to nurture that money tree. And even if you do chop off one of the pentacles, guess what happens? It'll sprout a couple little roots, and it'll start a whole new pentacle tree. So you're actually planning ahead. You're feeling like failure, but you can't. You can't feel that way. You're growing this in a very Knight of Pentacles, very grounded. That's you, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. That's you guys. So you're growing that pentacle tree, and Capricorn knows how to grow the money tree. Capricorn is the sign that can, Taurus wants to be about the cups. Virgo wants to be about the wands. But then Capricorn, your money don't jingle. It folds, right? And it's a big fold. It's a straight up Polish wad. Love you guys. Did we already do this? King of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. No, I did say we were going to do this now. Okay, cool. Give me some clarifiers, Spirit. Clarifiers on the current energy, astrological influence, inner emotions, and the final outcome. I love you guys. I love Capricorns. You guys are, what the frick was that? We're not counting that one. I love you guys, even when you drop my deck like that. It's cool. All right, Cappy, let's go. Let's get some clarifiers on this and wrap it up. I'll take mine to go, please. You got it. We welcome to Archer's Delicatessen, y'all. Yeah, come on in. Come on. Eat something, man. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go. Let's get Cappy some clarifiers, because they're already getting sick of listening to me. Pie hole. All right, bottom of the deck, we go into the Five of Cups. Okay, Cappy, you got to be patient. The Knight of Pentacles moves slow. Stop checking the order confirmation. It's coming. Okay, feeling kind of defeated. They're really sad that those cups have spilt and fallen down, and there's actually blood. Oh my God, there's blood coming out of them. What did I say earlier about? I'd said something about blood. I forget now. Oh my God, I don't even want to go back. Rewind. Go back to the reading later after we finish up. Right now we have the Star, Aquarius energy. Your next door neighbors. If you're over on that side and you're a Capaquarius. Ooh, I love making up names for frickin' cuspers. It's fun. I'm the world's only Cancerius. Yeah, there might be one other. I don't know, but I'm a Cancerius. There's a big ass cusp for you, right? Anywho, we have the Star, Aquarius energy. And you're the star of the show because they're focusing on it and they're coming towards you and you're coming towards them. This isn't so much that you guys are both in cars and like when the train leaves Chicago and the train leaves Denver, what's going to happen? No, this is spirit's energy towards both of you, like a magnet pulling you both together. It's spirit is making you look at your person like a star. It's magnetism, and they're making them look at you like a star. You guys are being energetically pulled to each other, Chicago, Denver style. You know, talking about my Colorado guy, Paul Walker to Caitlin Petty's office, please. Thank you. That's star energy, right? Clarifying your astrological influence, we have the Tower, like literally what we read off in building a new beginning. I don't know what let's just say this is for this reading. This is Superman flying up towards the tower to catch the helicopter and catch Lois Lane. Let's say it's that because I don't want to see him falling because this is totally happens to Cancer every month on the moon cycles. The moon frickin' shoots a frickin' moonbeam out and blows up Cancer. But Scorpio energy too, of course. Do we need to bring up the other one? Scorpio too. You got the claws and the stinger with this, right? But it's that energy. It's you're saying to Spirit, you're taking too long, and Spirit saying, be patient. It takes a minute. How long did it take from September 11th, 2001 until the new tower opened for business? It takes a minute, but it's still going on. You know, the thoughts don't dissipate, the thoughts don't change, and they don't disappear. Eight of Wands. Your communication is coming. Be patient. Temperance. Be slow. Calm. Because it's coming. It's communication. And when you clarify a Two of Cups with an Eight of Wands, you've got the second Two of Cups hanging out over here. The communication is going to be about love. They want it. This is either, you know, we've talked about going to lunch forever. We're going. This is, I'm taking you to dinner. Be there at 7. Wear something nice. We're going somewhere nice. All you have to do is show up. It's that. It's the communication coming in that you want. It's not drop dead, don't ever talk to me again. Not when it's Two of Cups. It's I'm going to drop dead if I don't get to see you again, Capricorn. It's that. They want you, you want them. Pitbull, do right there. So clarifying under your 7 of Pentacles. Why you're taking so long? We have is that 9 Wands? It's not. Oh my goodness, it's 9 Wands. The 8 Wands of communication in the background, and that one Ace of Wands flaming right there. You got 1 wand left. We're leading off where we started. That is so wild. 9 of Wands strength. This definitely ties into the last live all signs too. So it's showing that your final outcome is growing that pentacle tree. You know, taking the time to water and plant things with the strength needed to ride it out. Capricorn does have one of the toughest raps in the zodiac. You're associated with the devil card. And thanks to pop culture and Christianity, it's the devil card. Oh my God. Oh, Capricorn. It's motivated. It's drive. It's focus. The devil's not bad. You have to have a yang. The devil was just a fallen angel. Okay? Right? It doesn't always have to be bad like that. So your 9 of Wands strength to go forward like that, just 666. Look it up. Look up angel number 666, Capricorn, because it ties to you. It ties to the devil card. Think about it like the gag. Think about what I said earlier in the reading about we're going to rock back over to Christianity. Sorry to everybody else. I study comparative alternative religions. So I have a Torah. I have a Bible. I've got a book. Anyways, study comparative religions. However, if Jesus is a Capricorn, December 25th, what makes y'all think devil cards that bad, right? But right? Take that wherever you want to go with it, because we're not going to go much further down that rabbit hole today. But you've got Nine of Wands strength. It's showing that Spirit is going to give you that strength, Three of Pentacles style, to let the money tree grow. You know, you gotta let it flower. You gotta harvest. You gotta let it bloom. You gotta do all that stuff to grow the proper kind of a pentacle tree to make bank. And that's what you want. So it's showing that you're going to work with the bad rap that you and your person have had, and that you both will find the strength to take the time to make this work out right. I love it very much. Remember, don't make it bad, Capricorn. Take a sad song and make it better. You always can. You always will. Because you guys are awesome sauce. I love you guys very much. And this was a chills all over reading. It happens, but I love it. Like, share, comment, subscribe, set the bell, do all that fun stuff. Check out my notifications. Stick around in the community posts. And I go live every Wednesdays at 8 p.m. for a fun little all signs. We just hang out in the shell. So come along on the journey and make it a great one. And I will see you for your December reading about the time that the sun gets handed over to you. So, all right, my future birthday babies. Make it the best one possible. Abraham Hicks style. Abraham, call me. I mean it. Call me. Yeah, Chariot. I love you guys.